I should visit that giant teapot.
It's time to do the daily score.
See how robot taste stacks up.
I've already tracked them, and I'm testing out a new weapon setup. It's a bloodied assault rifle with vital intelligence polished. I've tried to increase the AP cost as much as possible to help this card right here it synergizes with AP cost. So right now this weapon, because of the AP cost, does 50% more damage. I also put vital as the second star instead of rapid because it is single fire, which is unusual for me. I'm very used to automatic weapons, but I'm liking the vibe of the single target or the single shot weapons. They're very powerful. Excuse me. And I do need to increase the condition of my weapon. So if we look at my polished weapon here, my polished effect is now, where is it? Shows up in here somewhere, usually. Where would it be? Down at the bottom? I remember seeing when I was in the raid, but maybe it doesn't show right now for some reason. Let's just come in here and go to my repair setup. I should have done this before I did the thing, but just typical me, you know. Workbench repair, there we go. Now we're at 200%. You can see that down at the bottom. Underneath the AP bar, it says 200.0 and then the little weapon icon. That tells me this weapon's at 200%. It's one of the mods you can see listed below. I'm also using a Furious build at the moment, which exchanges some sneak perks for putting on more Furious related perks, you know, the onslaught stacks. So, and this is a bloodied weapon, so I'm still a low health build. I could go back to my normal, you know, actually let me do that. Let me just go with full sneak, full critical buffs, everything. Let's just see what this does. Okay, so I'm going to do a daily, and the daily I like to do is right here at the pumpkin house, so I'll go do that. I will be swapping to my harvesting build, which is the number 2 on my perk loadout manager mod. I did reorganize these recently, like either this morning or last night, I think, so that I have a crossbow build on 6, which is new, Furious on A, and then I put West Tech down here. I don't know if that means anything to anybody, if you've ever seen any of my previous videos, but all my characters are set up this way for a specific reason that is not important yet. The addition of the crossbow, that is. I will get into that probably later today.
So many pumpkins to
So here we go. Yes. And help again. So talk to him again after collecting 10 pumpkins.
I know. As usual.
There we go.
Many thanks.
Easily done. Excellent. All right, so 120. Kill a glowing creature. Now I have glowing creatures near my camp, so they're not hard to find. Like, gulpers are glowing by default. I think snellygasters are glowing by default, and you can find those at Toxic Larry's, and you can also find them at the train yards down south. You can also sometimes find snellygasters up here at the Kitty Corner Cabins or out here in the Toxic Dry Lake Bed. You'll find a lot of interesting creatures up in this area, including glowing creatures, so that might be a good place to check. But I'm just going to go right down the street from where I live here. I'm going to kill my DPS build as I build up onslaught stacks. You can see that in the lower right corner. 8, 9, 10. That's an additional 50% damage, 5% per onslaught stack. Let's see, what do we do here? Okay, not bad. I wasn't really shooting those as fast as I could. Let's see, the fastest I can shoot this weapon, since I removed rapid in favor of vital. It's not bad. It does require a button press each time, which is not terrible. It's not ideal, but you do get a lot more damage. And my weapon reload is insane, so watch this. Do, reloaded. Ooh, nice. He's going to explode in a moment. I'll get that from him before he explodes. Because he's legendary. Legendary robots always explode. As do sentry bots. They always explode after you kill them. Some other robots do, and I can't figure out what the pattern is, but it's very strange. All right, so choose some bubblegum. If you've been opening perk packs, as I've explained before, you get bubblegum, so save some of those. They weigh almost nothing, so just hold on to those, right? That way you can just have a bubblegum whenever you need it. Save 20 of them, 30 of them, 40 of them. They weigh almost nothing. It's no harm in holding them. Now, if you do have regular bubblegum, notice the difference in perk. 5% slower hunger and thirst, but this is 50% slower. So save just a plain old bubblegum for special occasions. Like when you want your food and drink buff to last longer. Obviously, if you're a ghoul, that doesn't matter, but probably good to save them for those moments when you decide you don't want to be a ghoul anymore. Collect stim packs or chems. I have no control over that. Let's go down to the Skyline Valley region and do fishing and killing enemies. So Skyline Valley is down here in the center of the map. The trading post is a free travel spot. When here, always check to see if there's a leader bobble. So basically just angle left a little bit and look in this building right here. And if there's a bobble, which this tells me there is, it'd be visible right on the table there. I have a mod that, and again, that's in the mod list below, that shows balloons whenever there's a magazine or a bobble. Now, this could kill me because lightning can kill you here. But, wow, this guy's invulnerable. That's weird. Let's just go up here. How many enemies do I have to kill? 5, okay. It could be anything. It could be little bugs, too. I just want to kill these lost guys because they're right here. Nice. Lightning. It's painful. Alright, that's the problem with being near this building. It's only when you're near this building. If you're within a certain radius of the dark hollow manor. Let's just head away from it. So we aren't encountering, oh look, Mirelurks. I've not seen those guys there before. But noted. Okay, now we're safe from lightning. Now I can go fishing. So I want to go fish. I'll just go down here. I'll go to the Stony Man Lookout. Fun fact, there should be squirrels near here. If you're a carnivore and you want to make some tasty squirrel stew, there's often, I won't say guaranteed, but there's often squirrels to the south here on this hillside. Like, no, that's Budleaf. Rabbit. Watch it be rabbits today. Yeah, it's rabbits today. Sometimes it's squirrels. I've seen squirrels there a lot. But if we can get over here unseen, so we're not harassed. Okay, good. So now I can fish, right?
I don't know how great
Can I fish now, please? Put my weapon away, maybe? There we go. I like to see what's behind me. And again, I love using mods. I use a mod for this. It's in the list below, or at least it should be. It does require you to do work, but it's easier than the default game. This is what the game should have been. Oh, nice. It just went right to the next thing. That's awesome. I hate when it just sits there and shows you nothing. Maybe because it wasn't a fish. I don't know. Reeling that fish in. Reeling the fish in. See, it's not that big deal. It's still effort. It doesn't remove all effort. You still have to coordinate some things. But at least it's not just so damn annoying you just want to throw the computer across the room. Like, I don't mind it being something. Like, I don't want to have to do nothing. I don't mind expending some effort to reel a fish in. Except that's not a fish. Why did it fight me then, if it's not a fish? Right? Handcuffs of evading the fishing guy. As the handcuffs were trying to swim away to save its life. Yep. And there we go. Alright, so bring the weapon back out.
Don't know how brain bombs got there.
And what else do we have to do? I have to produce glass from scrapping junk. I need to collect chems. Now there's no fantastic way to collect chems, but one way I know of is to go to Fort Defiance. It's just the one that's on the top of my list. Because a lot of the ghouls in there and the scorched outside often carry chems, and it's an area that I can deal with. But if you can't, then you could just go anywhere, really. Just kill enemies. Like if you wanted to go to, tell you what, let's do this. Let's go to Bright's Camp, and I'll show you a good place for chems. Now that I'm thinking about it. A low-level place that you don't have to fight your way through. You do have to fight, but not like against crazy high-level enemies. So at Morgantown Airport, it's going to head east here. There's basically a medical center. Over here. I'm going to kill these guys. I might even get just the chems I need from this. See, it's a pretty good build. At least against these lower level enemies. Alright. So what we're looking for here are medical things. So like those little boxes right there, you can loot those. And if you have pharma right here, whoops, right here, you have more likely to get chems out of these things. So let's, not that. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock this. You have to have lock level 1 to get into this, but shouldn't be difficult at low levels. Okay, so there's that right there. Let's go ahead and collect some more here, just so you can see. Looking for medical stuff.
I wonder if mutations change your food preferences.
Not this building. Next one over. Yeah, here we go. Medical center. So look for these on the wall, right? Make sure you have pharma equipped. Even if your luck is somewhat low, you still have a pretty good chance. There's a doctor bag, medical kit. You'll be able to get that done in no time. These mirrors have stuff, right? If the mirror is lootable. If it's just a blank mirror, then... Oop, I hear a bobblehead. That's a chem. That's a chem. That's a chem. They all count towards that 6. Let's go upstairs and get that bobblehead. Where is it? Is it not upstairs? I hear it. Ah, it's over this way. Right? Yes, it's in here. Let's see. Do I want to do that? Maybe. There it is. I don't feel like doing that right now. Okay, to end this out, I'm going to crunch a bunch of stuff. I'm going to go to my alts camp real quick. I'm going to bring her out here. We'll do that event once I finish the daily, and that way you will have seen the daily, and then I can just sort of like do the rest of it, you know, just doing my own thing so you can see the collision course event.
I wish
All
I had
right.
some fresh cranberries.
So we want to go to the Tinker Bench,
This relish recipe.
go to bulk, and choose glass, right? Oh, there is no glass. Oh, there it is. I just don't know how to spell. There it is. Challenge completed. All right, so let's go to... oh, it's so annoying that it doesn't work that way. Fast travel to my thing. Run down here real quick. I only have a couple more minutes to hit that. Stupid prison marshal. It's because the prison is just north of here. All right. Go away, go away, go away. Once you hit him, he'll fly away. Stop bothering you. All right, so I'll park here. We have 3 minutes to complete it. Tell you what, I'm gonna go to my DPS set. There we go. I'll run down. I'm gonna move my camp back to where it was. Otherwise, my turrets will call the spawns, the scorch spawns, over, and it'll be annoying. Okay, so let's go DPS. It'll be interesting trying this with a Furious friendly build. It's not a full Furious build, but it's Furious friendly with a bloodied single target weapon, or single shot weapon. It's a good test. I am using gun fu, so it should go from enemy to enemy fairly quickly. It's definitely more chill than an automatic. There we go. Now I could go with whatever the mod is that increases your chance to hit vital, maybe. But I have the one that just increases crit damage, like if you look at the weapon here. Oh, I guess that is vital. Whatever the other one is. Sadly, 95 means you're not always going to hit. But if you miss and you charge your crit, then... Because if I miss, my crit is definitely charged right there. Come on, guys, come down here. Everybody, it's a big party. Everyone's invited. The weapon reload speed is insane. That's why I don't mind it only being 20 shots. Seems like this loads much faster than the fixer did. And that honking nasty thing at the top of my gun, that scope, is there to increase my AP cost. Otherwise, I'd just be using the one that only lowers it by a little bit. You see, I shoot and then it goes from 0 to 95. Because the first one misses and then that charges it up, and a crit is a guaranteed hit, so. At most, it takes 2 shots to kill each enemy. At most. Sometimes, you know, I have a if it says 95 on the first shot, then I have a 1 in 20 shot of missing, which is not bad. So like that. All single shots. That was a miss. That's a guaranteed hit. So not bad.
Attention responders. Attention
It's a lot more chill and quiet than...
Eyes to the sky, people.
Now what I'll do is, to reiterate on why I'm doing this, because it's, besides it being fun and, you know, it's adventure. Where's the cargo? This has a chance to drop Gatling plasma plans. And I'm looking for more Gatling plasma. I actually got one on an alt that on Larry, I think, because he was just doing some testing on some things. And it's the 4th character on this main account. And, hi, thank you. It's weird to see that in night vision. I'm not used to that. Nice. Single shot. But he killed a cargo bot parade, you know, and you know, the cargo bot with the 4 vertibots protecting it. Now, fortunately, I have plenty of time to do this, so I can let's go ahead and get these lunch boxes. That's not going to go anywhere anytime soon, so I've tested it and it's there even 30 minutes later, at least on this server, like on a private server. So I'm going to quit. I'm going to get my lunchbox on this character. Free lunchbox. I'm going to quit. Go to the next character on each one, which is Brill. Both Brill. I don't know why I did that, but oops. Character name Brill. Play. Join private server. One thing I've been doing is getting all my characters their 60-pound carry weight bag. Using through the Pioneer Scouts thing. So that may be related to what I'm setting up for later today. Maybe. Maybe. I've seen other videos about this, but I have a particular approach that I'm going to take with mine. Great way to get pre-war money, by the way. Okay, so that's done. Every single one of my characters has their survival tent, well, except for the main. Has their survival tents set up over here for easier completion. Oh, nice. The second account just finished that one. Okay, so this is the main account. Character is Patches. I sort of have an order in my list of the characters and their names. And they're paired up together, so Bridge and Bryn. Brill and Brill. Patches and Bridia. Larry and Barry, Janice and Olive. That's how they're paired up in my mind. That way I can sort of keep them organized and know who's next and so forth. Who's going to go in first? There. All right. Wherever they happen to be, they're going to go to here. If you're just tuning in, I already did the daily score, finished that, and now I'm doing this event because it just popped while I was over here grabbing chems. So I'm going to take advantage of the spawn, the event spawn, and loot this chest on every one of my 10 characters for the recipes. Nope. Character Larry. And then Barry. Larry and Barry. I swear when I look over and it says concurrent viewers 1, I think most of the time that's just a bot that is like watching for a while to sort of lend credence to itself, and then it's going to post some crypto spam that's like, help me transfer my crypto. It's like, really? Really? You're that obvious? Why would anyone help you transfer your crypto? No sane person would do that. No sane person would help you try to move your crypto. No sane person would post their 12-word seed phrase either. It's obviously spam. I don't even know what their angle is, but obviously you should not trust it. Probably not even a person involved. It's just a script that runs. Because it's always someone with some funky name like, you know, Jababa-XQZ5, 4 or something. Clearly a bot. All right. And is this, it's Larry and Barry. So now we're going to do Janice and Olive. Janice and Olive. Yes, I was down here at the Rusty Pick buying hundreds of 3-star legendary armor pieces across all 10 characters. I had amassed a considerable amount of scrip that had just been sitting there unused. And with the sale going on right now, I bought a whole bunch. And the net result was that several characters learned more recipes, which was nice. I'll show you the chart in a moment. Nothing today. Okay, so what I was doing over the weekend was, let me pull my thing up here. 76. So some of these were almost 11,000. Some of them were only 4,000, but I basically burned them all down to 2,000, right? So what did that do? That gave me several more, maybe about 12 more green squares over here. Let me actually, no, I want this to be up and this to be smaller. There we go. So I also added this types key to the list. That took some fun bit of work. That way, as I was buying, or as I was analyzing who could still learn what, like which things I really wanted the most. Like I really wanted Arms Keeper, Through Hiker. So those are all priority learning items. Now, only he and Bridia know how to make Dissipating, and that bothers me because I want her to know it. And I want her to know how to make Steadfast. So every Dissipating piece, and formerly Divers, she learned Divers yesterday or the day before. And so now that's green for her. But she's still looking for Dissipating. So anybody that gets a Dissipating piece of armor that's not soulbound funnels it to Bryn, and she crunches it to see if she can learn the recipe. And then once she learns that, then I'll start buying just weapons for a while. And that way, any Steadfast weapons that drop, she can have it, right? So here's the key for those colors, right? down here. And that's it. Those are what I did. Let's see what else. Pioneer Scouts, archery. Oh yeah, look at that. All sorts of fun stuff in the works. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to go do the finish the season on the other character off stream, but I'll be back later to do another thing related to the Pioneer Scouts.